How's it going, everybody? Part two of my speed engineering twin turbo kit install on my 2003 Silverado. So right now, the truck has speed engineering long tube headers on it, and I say full exhaust, but it's an axle custom made axle dump exhaust. But that's got to come off there, because the new one has all the down pipes, and I got the off-road X pipe to go along with it. Yeah, so really, all the exhaust has to come off. So, guys, when you jack your vehicle up high, I mean like really up high, put a jack stand under it. Put an extra one. Be super safe. Don't be reckless and make your girlfriend or your wife or your kids or your brother or anybody come out here and find you smushed underneath your vehicle. It can be very dangerous. So just take a little bit of caution with this. I mean, this truck weighs 4,700 pounds. So. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so I've crawled under the truck and I've taken off all the back half of the exhaust. Everything except the Y pipe coming off of the driver's side of it. This is the driver's side, so the passenger side header. I think I'm gonna have to, if I remember correctly, I have to kind of put the header and the Y pipe together at the same time. But the driver's side, I can go ahead and pull on out. So I figured instead of fighting that, I fought that for a lot under there. Instead of fighting that, let's go ahead and pull out this fender well liner and go ahead and get the header bolts out. Yeah. Now that I've got the fender well out with every clip breaking, I got some new ones, but I think it's just the cheap. I've replaced them once before when I did the headers, but every clip broke. I got new ones, but all right. So now I'm gonna go ahead and unplug the coil packs or the spark plugs from the coil. Just the wires and everything, and then I'm going to start unbolting the header. All right, we got the header out. It was a little fight, nothing too bad. Let's go on and move to the passenger side. Okay, now that we got all the exhaust off, the headers, I went and pulled the plug wires. I didn't pull the plugs, probably should have, would have been easier. Probably to pull everything off. Now, while I got it in the air, I think I want to go ahead and tackle the fuel pump, which means I need to either A, drop the tank, or 2, take the bed off or move the bed out of the way. I think I'm going to be better off just moving the bed. Just all the wire and everything's going to stay. I am running a heavier gauge, 10 gauge wire actually from the front. I'm going to run a hot wire. I made my own hot wire kit. So it's going to be able to handle the more amperage that the Hellcat pump's going to provide. You may get away with just running the stock wiring while I have the bed off and dealing with the tank. I might as well go ahead and upgrade it because I actually got some 4-strand 10 gauge wire. So if I in the future, if I want to run 2 pumps, which I've thought about running 2 Walbros 420s or 425s, whatever they are, I thought about running 2 of those. But right now for the Power Gold, this one Hellcat pump is going to be fine. So let's ain't nothing to it but to start. So first thing, to pull the bed, we got 2 Torx bits and a pop rivet. Nothing major. We just got to get the fuel neck disconnected. And then we got to pull the bed bolts all. I think there's 6 of them. If I remember correctly, it takes a 16, not a 16, an 18mm socket. I can't remember what the threads are, but whatever. I think it's an M12 thread, but that's beside the point. So I think it might take an 18mm socket. We'll see. Yep, but that's all I got to do, right? All right, so I got all the pieces out. It's flopping around now, but the little metal keepers that hold that in, both of them broke. Yeah. I don't know if they just rusted up or what. So that's something I'll have to address later on. But now, fun part, let's crawl underneath. It was an 18, but of course, my extension ain't long enough. Coming up short again. What's new? Didn't someone like test how many extensions you can have together and it still like be effective? Let's find out. Get it in. There we go. Come on, baby. That ain't gonna come all the way. There's one. I tell you what, I'm putting anti-seize on these suckers when they go back in. Okay, I lied. There are 8 bolts that you have to take out. There's 2 in the rear pretty close together, and there's 2 in the front pretty close together. So I've got everything off. So now I think we're ready to do this. So what the game plan is I'm gonna scoot the bed back a little bit. I'm gonna put something between the passenger side tire, and I'm gonna tilt the bed up. That's the plan. That's what I saw online. We'll give it a shot. Okay, so I came up with something that I think is going to work. I would not recommend it, but I'm here by myself. So this is kind of what I have to do. Let me show you. I have yet to try lifting it. I got to go in every corner. I've got my jack with an extension. I made this extension a while ago to reach in and pick up light things, but this bed ain't too heavy. I haven't tried picking it up yet because I figured if I'm gonna try to pick it up, I might as well do it on camera in case something goes wrong. So we'll see what happens. All right. All right, here goes nothing. I am actually going to throw a bag of oil dry on the back of this, just a little extra weight. Probably won't do much if something goes wrong, but it'll make it feel better. All right, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna let it back down, reach this in the strap, try again. See, I think this is gonna work. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna put a little piece of cardboard or something. Actually, I think I got some of this foam. I don't know where it came from, but we'll roll that up and stick it under there. Or it's already rolled up. We'll just stick it under there. Let's try again. Number 3. Can't believe it's actually working. Looks like we got to unplug some stuff for the tail lights. I really need some light. Let's add some light here. See what I'm doing? Partly. So I'm still under the frame of the truck here. I'm not under this bed. So, you know, gotta be safe. Alright, here's one. There's 2. Alright. I had to unhook my airline too. I had to unhook the airline from the bed. Okay. I mean, it ain't the worst. I sure done a lot sketchier. I don't know what this stuff is. Open, close. Like part of a Kool-Aid jammer. Huh. Grounding strap. Some of the stuff I ran a while ago. Well. I'm not gonna like being under this. I'm gonna get me a board, shove it in between the wheel and the tire so it can't slip out, or make sure it can't slip out, maybe clamp it to the frame rail. So in the event this does come down while I'm working on the fuel tank here, I'll be okay, relatively. It's not gonna 100% smush me, you know. All right, so I have this like actually 2x10, 2x8 shoved in there like, I mean, old school, it's thick. I also have my light, you know, just in case. So what we got to do is we got to get that hat off there. It's looking pretty crusty. So what I think we're going to have to do is, first off, I need to get all that cleaned up. I need to get all the gunk swept off there. I got a little paintbrush I'm going to use or something, I don't know. But we're going to get all that cleaned up. And then it'll be time to disconnect the fuel lines. And once they're disconnected, we can try pulling the ring off and the whole assembly out. So we don't want any of this dirt getting down into the tank, you know. So I'm gonna do my best to clean this up. You know, it sure is dusty down here, but it is what it is. All right. The less we get in the tank, the better. And man, oh man, it sure is dusty. Okay. All right, so how you remove the fuel lines, see them little tabs right there? You just kind of squeeze them together and pull. That simple. I think it's gonna be same on this one as well. Don't be like me, everything's old and brittle, and that sucker snapped right off. But it is what it is. I probably want to replace this ring anyways. But this one here, the vent, if you can see, it's got them 2 little pieces. Just gotta squeeze on the sides and it slips over that. And then this one, you know, that's your clip that catches it. Also, I broke the vent line connection. I don't really know how that's gonna go or what I gotta do there, but that's gonna get replaced. All right, I'm calling it a night there. I broke that fitting and I can't get the rest out of that fuel line. So, and I actually accidentally kinked it. So it looks like I'll be ordering a new basket and a new feed fuel line, but you know, that's how it is. I mean, that's part of it. I mean, the truck's 20 years old at least, maybe 24. So we're getting to the end of 2023. But anyways, I think I'm gonna call it there on this episode. We got some stuff done. We got the bed off in a really crazy way, but we'll see. All right, thanks for watching. God bless you all, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you're still here.